Hey, good morning, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. It's Sunday morning. That means it's time for the Silky Smooth Sunday shave. Hope everybody had a good week. Mine was pretty good. All right, well, let's get cracking. It's about, 10 to 7 on Sunday morning. I gotta have a shave, get ready for church. 3-4 days growth. I stopped counting. Same old soap. We're getting there. For the brush, Vanderboss Synthetic. For the shaver, something a little different today. The Kabod Ring Shavette. Last month was Shavette September for Joy over at Joy Shaving, and I saw him use a ring Shavette, and it made me want to use mine. So I dug it out of the den of stuff. For the post, we'll be doing the Nivea Mens and a little bit of the Dr. John's Hydra. All right, let's go. Just a touch of soap or a touch of water in the bowl, and we'll get lathered. Yeah, I don't know how much longer this soap is going to last. I might make it to the end of the year with it. I don't know. We'll see. It's lasted longer than I've wanted it to be quite honest. So, what I think is interesting, because now that it's in like a actual deep soap dish, I get a mix between a bowl lather and a face lather, just trying to load up the bowl or load up the brush. But it is what it is. It'll give, either way, it'll give me a shave. So yeah, first week of October is in the books. Nothing particularly exciting. Work was work, play was play. I haven't watched too many videos of any sort. Maybe only one or two shaving videos. I watched Trevor's hashtag shoe recognition video, which was kind of comical, scary, and interesting all at the same time. And I'll add to his, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's kind of funny. Go watch it. Go watch it. It's kind of funny. But it reminds me of two things watching his video. One, I have a friend. Actually, I have two friends, father and son. But going to public bathrooms is one of their biggest phobias, because they are scared they're going to get in there and stink it up and then walk out, and somebody in the store or restaurant or church or wherever they're at is going to recognize them by their shoes and know that they're the ones who busted up the bathroom. So I always thought that was kind of funny. And then the other thing he lightly touched on, specifically, he talked about real briefly about bathroom talkers. And man, that is a pet peeve of mine. And he specifically mentioned it like guys standing at a multi-use stall. But I think any type of conversation in the men's room is unacceptable, except for this. But in a public men's room, it is not okay. And it all goes back to my high school days. I've told this story, I don't know if I've ever told it on camera, but I told it to some friends, because we've had the bathroom talker conversation in the past as well. And I was in high school, and they had served something in the cafeteria. That I imagine gave me a touch of the food poisoning. So, in the middle of class, I excused myself, ran to the bathroom to take care of business. And as I was sitting in the bathroom stall, feeling sick, hear somebody come in, sits down in the stall next to me, starts doing his business, and then all of a sudden he says, "You ate the, I don't know, tuna casserole or whatever it was." He said, "You ate the tuna casserole at the cafeteria line too, huh?" And then proceeded just to continue to try and talk to me as we were both having sick stomach bowel movements. It was very awkward and unacceptable. And from that point on, no talking in the men's room, in my opinion. It's just weird. And it still happens to this day at the office, and it drives me crazy. Even if it's after you're finished and you're washing your hands, and either somebody walks in or they're in there when you walk in washing their hands and they try and talk to you, absolutely drives me crazy. And it happened to me just on Friday. I was at the office, ran into the bathroom after visiting some patients, because you don't use the bathroom at the patient's house. One, it's rude. Two, you never know what their bathrooms are like. But anyway, so I walk in from doing visits, walk into the bathroom, and there's a coworker, a boss type, standing at the sink, washing his hands. And so I walk in, walk up to the urinal, open my pants, and it seemed like as soon as I started to, get ready to go to the bathroom, he starts talking, "Hey, how's it going, Carl?" Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Really, dude? No, don't talk to me when I have my junk in my hand. Not okay. Not okay." And this particular coworker always seems to do that. Is not that in particular, but is a notorious bathroom talker. Luckily, never while doing business, but always coming or going or standing at the sink. Weird. Uh-oh, I think I went a little close. I forgot to turn the news down. You guys probably can hear the weather. We're gonna get a cold front here in Texas next week. We might get a little rain and perhaps some 80-degree weather. Cold front. Winter is upon us, I guess. Yeah, not a bad first pass. I didn't mention I got a brand new Perma Sharp blade in there, so I'm fully expecting razor burn, because Perma Sharps give me razor burn. In every razor I put them in, Perma Sharps give me razor burn. So Can you guys hear that? That's my 7 o'clock alarm. Thought I had turned it off. Been up since 04:45, still having the insomnia. Some days are better than others. Seems like I rotate between waking up at like 2:30 and 4:30. Alternate out. So for the past couple days, actually for the past 3, I think, it's been 4:30, 4:45, so hasn't been, that's not too terrible. I'll take that. What else? That's it, man. You guys know I'm boring. I rucked a lot this week. I put in a after morning ruck. You know, I usually ruck at night when I get off of work, but I've started to try and ruck on Saturday mornings for the past couple weeks. And that's been pretty good. It gives me the chance to actually not be in such a hurry. Not that I ruck any slower, but I don't feel like I'm rushed. I'm not racing the clock, not racing the bedtime, not racing the sun. So it was nice. I rucked for 2 hours yesterday, put in about 8 miles, which was pretty good. I wanted to finish the challenge I'm doing right now, which is 20.19 miles. I needed like 11, one more pass. I needed like 11 miles to finish it up, but I ran out of steam at about 8. 8 was all I had in me. And that's not bad, because that's, you know, that's almost double my max mileage. I think 5 miles is my max, my longest ruck. So to try and double it was a pretty lofty goal anyway, but 8 miles wasn't bad. Which means I got one more ruck. I finished the I just got one more trip, and then that challenge is done, and then I'll move on to the next one. So since I started rucking late in the year, in July was when I first discovered rucking and figured out that my body could tolerate it, and I enjoyed doing it. I've been doing a challenge a month. This month I decided to go back and start doing some of the challenges I missed. So the January challenge was 20.19 miles in the month. So I'm going to do that one this month. I had thought I didn't think I was going to do the October challenge, which was to carry a pumpkin in addition to your pack, your ruck. I wasn't sure if I was going to do that because I didn't know how much that might hurt my back, carrying the pumpkin, you know, the extra weight and kind of holding it out, or however I was going to have to manage it for 5 miles. But I decided to give it a shot. So I got the patches in or out, and I should be able to do that in one go. So so I'll probably finish January on Tuesday, and then maybe on Thursday or Saturday do the pumpkin ruck. Yeah. And then we'll do something else. And that's the face shave. Weight loss is still progressing. I think I'm going to start slowing it down. Finished the month last month, you guys know, at 218. I salted up for the first of the month to 219 because I had a weekend of eating out and eating salty food, so I was a little bloated. So I was 219 when the first day of October. Not bad. And after the first week, it's back down to 216.4. So averaging, I think I'm going to start slowing down and probably average a pound and a half a week, which means I probably won't hit my 200 goal by the end of the month. That's okay. Or not by the end of the month, but by the end of the year. No problem though. As long as I am consistent with my calories and my meals and all that stuff, and the exercise, the weight will come off. I know it works. I know that it works. It just may not work as fast because I weigh less now. So that's okay though. As long as it keeps coming off, we'll get down to 200 or less eventually. Maybe not by the end of this year, but I'll definitely get there. And then after that, who knows? I have a lot of people telling me if I got too much lower than 200 pounds, that I would probably look too skinny, maybe even look sick. I was like, look, I had cancer in my stomach. The lowest weight I was 218. Or no, 208, sorry. And I looked sick, but I was sick. So anything is going to be an improvement over that. And if I don't feel good at 190, 180, 170, my goal is 170. Because I was 270 when I met the doctor who told me to lose 100 pounds. And unfortunately, I didn't get after it when he told me that. So, here I am 3 years later, still trying. But anyway, so yeah, so we'll get there. And if I get there and I don't feel good, it's not about how I look, but if I don't feel good, if I don't have energy, then we'll come up a little bit and find the balance between feeling good I'll find that weight to get to the point where I feel good in my back, I feel good in my lab work, and my blood pressure. I can control my blood sugars. And I'm figuring about 190, 200 pounds is probably going to be that goal, that area. But until you try, you don't know. So we're going to try 170. Here we come, right? And that may take me another year. That's okay. As long as I don't totally go crazy, fall off, and gain back a huge amount of weight like I did this year. 30 pounds. Dumb. Dumb. But it is what it is. out of stuff to say. Sorry, y'all. I know it's unusual for me not to blather the whole time. But got nothing. Talked about all the things. The worst part about shaving my head is I can never get behind my ears real well. And then when I try, I always end up nicking myself. It drives me crazy. Alright, I think that's it. And that, my friends, silky smooth, fantastic shave. All right, let's get the post going. A little bit of the old Nivea's. This stuff is just, it's thick and it's soothing, and you can really feel how it coats on the skin. And I just realized I didn't put on the aftershave balm first. But does it really matter? I don't think so. Fantastic. All right. And we'll get a little bit of this Hydra. Beautiful citrus scent. Oh, gosh, that is one of my favorite citrus scents. Fantastic. Beautiful. That's the shave, y'all. Thanks so much for spending a little time with me this morning. Hope you have a great week. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope the upcoming week treats you well. No matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family, because it's really important. I'll see you next time. And until then, God bless. We'll see you.